Good morning, sunshines! I am here with my very first video for Age of Empires Mobile. This is a game I have been playing a lot of in the past 80 or so days since it was released for the world, and I've actually been rather enjoying it. And I feel like this, of course, I think a lot of people have covered this already. This is one of those games that's really mostly enjoyable if you are able to spend. And if you do look up here to my top left, I am VIP 15. Going on 16 very, very soon, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I will, of course, keep all of my coins here to skip 16 to go straight to 17, and of course get our first mythical. But that's what this video is about. It's actually about the second mythical that they're going to be adding into this game, which is actually something you can look at already in case you didn't know. And some people might not be far enough to see this, but I'm about to show you how to do it and every detail of the second mythical they're going to be adding to this game. Going into our heroes, of course, just in case anyone doesn't know yet when you're watching this, our first mythical is King Arthur right here. Very, very cool, very strong might hero. It's just got like about 200 might on average over your next strongest might hero, so it's just a strong option to put into anything on your team. Now, what's interesting about the second mythical they're going to be adding is it pretty much straight up counters this in a big way, and I'm going to show you guys how that is. And let's just have a look at this mythical and look at the details of its skills. And in order for any of you guys to do that on your own game, just go right in here to expedition and go over to the military exercises. And as long as you've finished level 50 by now, a lot of people will have, because it's been stopped at 50 for a while now, we go into the final boss here. And you may not have noticed this because you would have probably just autoed it or just gone through it like I did. And if you come back here, you'll be able to see it right here. This is the new mythical that they're going to be adding at some stage. Not sure when yet, but let's go into her right now. This is Hatshepsut. It's a mouthload, right? It is Hatshepsut. Okay, maybe. However you pronounce it, either way, we can see her here in all her glory. Another Egyptian one, which is going to go well with any martial archers, which we're kind of getting a few of at the moment. So this looks really cool. It's very, very strong. So let's go into her skills first of all. Her commander skill. She's, of course, as a mythical, going to want to be your commander. Deals strategy damage to up to 3 enemy troops nearby. That's just nearby, which is interesting. And recovers your units that equal 7.45% of the skill damage. So the more damage you do, the more recovery you get. And whatever nearby means here, we don't know yet. This is the first time any heroes has something like this that says nearby as a damage dealing, alright? So the actual distance is unclear. Either way, moving on. When the total strategy attribute of all your heroes is higher than the enemy's heroes, Dragon's Incarnation will deal an extra strike of strategy damage, and the damage rate is 100% of strategy bonus. For every 1 point of strategy advantage, increases the damage rate of extra damage by 2% up to 200%, and that grants 150 initial rage upon battle, common enough to many, many heroes. So what that means is this is a mega counter to any might heroes you're going to be up against, okay? So the Miyamotos, the King Arthurs, if you're going up against them and you have this, you're going to be wiping the floor with them. You're going to want to have 3 martial archers, of course, including this one, all investing into strategy, using strategy gems, because that is going to make your damage disgusting, okay? It's against might heroes, which are mostly used right at the moment. So you're going to be able to take out anything. You're going to be able to take out the Mulan marches, no problem. The King Arthur marches, no problem, of course, because you're probably going to be counting them. As for King Arthur on cavalry marches, maybe, we'll see. I guess we don't know yet until this is sort of tested. But this is a disgusting, Eye of Horus, absolutely disgusting skill. Very, very nice to have. This is going to be a go-to commander for Marshall. Moving on to her signature skill here. Deals strategy damage to the enemy troop at a rate of 240% strategy bonus. Very, very high. And reduces the might, strategy, and armor of all enemy heroes by 42. That is nutty, and that is, of course, at level 40, and that's for 3 seconds. So this ties in very well with your commander skill already, okay? This is going to not only wipe the floor with any might heroes, but you're also going to be lowering their might while fighting them to make them do less damage to you as well. So it's a lot too. It's down 42. It's for 3 seconds. It's a lot. Okay, this is a lot. Looking at her customizable skills. Conflagration, one that's already in here. War Tactic, one that's already in here. Ultimate Strategy. Deals 1 instance of strategy damage to the enemy troop, just like that. And Strategy Master's Gift increases the hero's strategy damage by 8.94%. What? And the activation chance of signature active skills by 3%. That's an amazing skill to have on her there. Yeah, that is one you'll be going for 100%. She has it on here. So actually at level 40, it's 30%. And the activation chance goes up 10%. That is wild. Alright, it's time for her stars, her ranks. At rank 1, increases the damage rate of Eye of Horus's strategy damage by 100%, just straight up doubles it on the first star. Nuts. So hold up now, let's look back at Eye of Horus for a second here. It says, increases the damage rate of Eye of Horus's strategy damage by 100%. All of its strategy damage. Now, if you want a refresher here, if we just go back to Eye of Horus, which is your commander skill, so don't get confused, because often those kind of things apply to your signature skill. This is applying to your commander skill straight up. Deal strategy damage up to 3 enemy troops nearby at a rate of 308%. And recovers your units, okay, and then total strategy troops are higher. If your strategy is higher, again, you're going to be dealing another 100%. What? So you're going to be, what? Is that right? And all of this, I suppose all of this that's we're looking at right here, at level 1, by the way, is going to be doubled by your first star. No way. I'm going to have to put a pin in this just to say that this might get reworked before its release. So just keep in mind, but as it stands, this is what it looks like. Looking at rank 3 here. The area of effect of Eye of Horus becomes circular, and the maximum number of targets becomes 3. So again, star for Eye of Horus. This, of course, says 3 enemy troops nearby. So it already says 3, but that is, of course, because we already have the stars done on this one, right? So I guess when you start off, before you get to rank 3, the number of enemies is maybe going to be 2, okay? That is what I expect on that one, but you go up to 3. With the 3rd star. And then the final rank 5, the big one, when the total strategy of your heroes is higher than the enemies, which is probably always going to be the case if you're building this team, Eye of Horus will deal an additional strategy damage once. 100% damage rate, strategy bonus. So just not to be too presumptuous about what those stars do, I assume that part that was added in the 5th star there is actually something that does not exist here originally. I think this might be something that's added only after you get to that 5th star, rather than it being done twice, of course. I think that would only make sense here, because it appears here after the star's already done here. So I imagine if you don't get to 5 stars, this part is not going to be here yet. Which means, of course, that investing it all the way up to 5 stars is going to be hella worth it, because you're getting that extra damage, and like a lot of extra damage here. The 100% bonus, the 200%, up to 200% bonus here, depending on your strategy points. So yeah, go for 5 stars on this, because then, like I said before, kind of how I was so surprised before with how disgustingly damaging this is, you're going to want to do that, for sure. I wonder how they're going to release this, because some of us are already hitting the top VIPs. There's only one level after VIP 17, alright? This only goes up to 18. King Arthur's 17, and then it stops at 18. They're surely not going to release more VIP. Surely not, okay? There's going to be another system in order to get your hands on this, and what that's going to be, oh my god, I don't know. I don't know what they could do to get that. It might be, you know what it might be? It might be a very, very exclusive reward for KVK or some big competitions. Well, we'll see. Either way, that is our beauty Hatshepsut. It's horrible to try and pronounce, but she is going to be a nightmare to have and face with your armies, because you're all going to be having might armies for a while yet, for sure. So one thing that's very, very important, final notes here. Your Hannibal March is going to counter this. That is going to be your best bet to counter this. She's going to have strategy damage, which is going to reduce the amount of damage Hatshepsut's army can do to you, first of all. And of course your cavalry, so you're going to be countering the whole archer march in the first place. That is probably going to be your best bet. So guys, Hannibal is going to stick around for a while yet. If not, just make a return if people have been putting it away in place of Lubu or something. I'm actually personally going for a Lubu army and a Hannibal March when Lubu comes out. I'm going to have both of them. So we'll look forward to that. But there you go. Hannibal, keep a pin in that one. All right, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Drop a sub if you want to see more of this stuff. I got lots more to come for this game because we are approaching King Arthur, and I'm going to look forward to showcasing that guy. See you guys straight up as a first-hand footage, because I think it'll be the first time anyone is doing a video first-hand of getting that stuff. Other people have reported on it. That has been video footage from other people, and I don't think any whales, as far as I've seen, any real whales are actually doing videos. Oh well, we'll see about that in the future too. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.